Tell me, is it whack up in the air? Rapping scattered off the gear. I can map him, yeah, the air. It's like a tracker, get distracted, send him back like in the mail. Not a fraction of them real. Catch him lacking, run the drill. Running through the shit like a motherfucking age.
Welcome to another vlog, guys. So we moved in the new house. We've been here for about a week now. Got the S13 back home. Next thing we're doing is we're going to do a celebration burnout hopefully today. So we got two spots where we can do it at the new place. So there's this spot here, which is up near the house. Pretty decent sized burnout pad. And then also I've got the shed empty at the moment. So I'm going to be doing acid washing on the floor and an epoxy coating just to protect it for the future. So if we do some shed skids on there now, it's probably the perfect time before it gets all nice and clean. So I haven't really done any proper burnouts before, only like little ones here and there, pretty much because I care too much about my tyres. But I got a few skidders, so hopefully Zara can go on the S13 and me in the 180 side by side, because that'll be pretty mint. And we might have a surprise guest coming down as well. A couple of mates are keen, so we'll see how we go. See how things turn out, but first thing, got to go get some fuel. Another awesome thing about where we live is E85, pretty close, about 10 minutes, so it's always handy. Go get that, got to change the tyres over, and then we're good to go. Just a tight fit in here, but it's perfect size to fit all the cars. Got a bit of space there. Yeah. Got that pretty tight. I haven't driven the 180 in a while, so pretty keen to actually go for a drive to get some fuel. And I'm just going to change over. I got another whole set of these work rims with different offsets, so that there's not so much illegal poke, because the police just hate that. Even though it looks sick, I reckon. Yeah, so the cops don't like that. So I got some better offset rims. I'm going to try those on, but I'll probably leave these on today for the burnout. So yeah, I'll have a spare set that I don't care about on the rear that can be skid rim, so I can actually drift with white on white, which is going to be sick. But yeah, I've got a bit of a collection going now. A few different rims here. I've got, most of them have fresh tyres because at Matsuri of the fail that we had over the weekend, we didn't really get many tyres done. But anyway, grab a jerry can. Got to get some 98 for the S13, and yeah, let's go. First time to the local United. Got a tank full of E85 and a couple of Jerry's with some 98 in there for the S13. Nice. Only just down the road. This thing definitely needs a wash, eh? Just driving up some back roads through the mountain. Is that dust or fucking smoke? Oh, mate. My tyre shine was wedged in there and like spraying, but I couldn't hear it because the engine's so bloody loud. Oh, I was wondering what that smell was. What the fuck? So I'm just been taking, I just drove up a back road that the street name sounded like it might be a good lookout spot. Check this out. That is a beautiful view. I need to come up here and strap some GoPros to the car and do some like mountain runs, eh? It's so nice. I'll get out and show you. Actually sick with the GoPro. I'd be sick with the drone up here. Zara's taking me down to do the chicken run. It's the first time I've come and said hello in the mornings. Morning, guys. Do you speak chicken?
Yeah.
I know a few words.
Come on. Good morning, guys.
Oh, it's so good.
Who's hungry?
This is the rooster. He's Optimus. Who've you got? Optimus, Xena.
Yeah, Xena,
Zala.
Zala, Optimus, and Ava.
Okay, we named the chickens.
Come on, guys. Over here. We're still getting used to this feeder because they had like a normal old school one.
So we just hired a new pool girl. She does a good job. It's looking pretty nice and clean. I think it might be a while before we take a dip though. It's getting a bit cool. You going to take a dip?
As soon as we're unpacked.
Apparently as soon as we're unpacked, Zara's going to have a swim. It's too cold for me. Yeah, I'm a pussy. Imagine I drop the camera. This area, this pool area is so nice. It's just like so chill, eh? We got some bloody good bargains here. We got these for like $50. Got that table and chairs for like 150.
No, it was 100.
Oh, we got that table and chairs for $100. Got the barbie for free. It's always a good bonus.
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace is legit. That's another thing. We don't usually buy things brand new. Most of the time someone's already bought it brand new and they don't like it or they want something else and they sell it for cheap. It's always a good, especially these days on the marketplace, whatever you're chasing will pop up in a day or two, depending on where you live. Just going to head down to the shed, switch the tyres over and fuel up, check over a few things. A couple of my belts are coming loose, so I'm going to tighten them up and then might do a shed skid. Honestly, I'm pretty noob at skids. I'm from Australia, but never really done a good skid, only first gear. So today's the day. I'm going to learn second and third. I think I might start in second gear and then change into third and see how we go, but yeah, always been too worried about wearing out my tyres. Yeah, I got spare tyres left over from Matsuri, so we're going to rip them up. What do you reckon? Are you going to do a skid?
Hard.
We're going to try and do skid side by side. Zara and the S13, me and the 180. We just got to go tell a couple more neighbours first. There's like 4 of them. There's a house up there. There's a house down the back. and a house over there we still haven't told. We told all the ones on the other side of the road and they were all sweet.
First time bringing the cars into the garage, well, the shed. Woo. What's going on here?
Well, I'm just figuring out how to use a hoist with a low car. And
I don't think you want to jack it that high.
no, that's fine. You just gotta roll it back more.
Okay. Whoa. That's cool.
Are you meant to like do something with this?
Are you meant to like lock it off or something? Yeah, maybe that knob, that red pull. Oh.
No. Only that on one side. I'm not touching that.
Whoa, that's scary. Maybe
You shouldn't film this.
There's a safety catch on the hoist.
Oh, that lets it down to the next catch. That's what that did. It just looked dodgy as because it came down.
Did
like
you undo the wheel nuts before you jacked it up?
Oh, we got a rattle gun, mate. We're good.
Now pull the lever, Matt said.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Right.
Pull it.
Locks it down. 'Cause I seen
Push
go-
it. He said push it.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I don't know what this is. I don't think that's a button. Yeah, I did. That's it.
So I'm just changing the rims over. So I got the pink ones on the back. Alright, so I just put the rims on. I'm going to do like a practice skid before we both do a skid together, because I have not done a standstill skid in a long time. So we'll see how we go.
But then put your foot on the brake as hard as you can and then accelerate as hard as you can. Could you hear the limiter? Yeah. Don't do limiter. It'll break. I think you might have destroyed the clutch. All sparks came out the bottom. You can't get any gears. I think you melted the clutch.
Uh-oh. I can't get it out.
Turn it off. Just leave it. Just hop out. Look at the mess you made.
Hey?
Look at the mess you made.
Yes, it freaking marked it. Oh.
Did you hit this?
No, the door.
What did the door? It's only just touched it. Oh.
That's not nice.
I knew I should have moved. So it turns out we're both pretty noob at doing burnouts. This was our first time trying a proper burnout. And basically, conclusion, the S13 doesn't get into any gears now, so they're gonna have to.
While it was still hot.
While it was still hot, so even when it cools down, it'll be alright. If not, Zara said she's gonna fix it, so
just put it on the hoist.
she's just gonna put it on the hoist and take
a few screws
the clutch out, put a new one in. She'll be right, eh? Yeah, she's got it covered now. She just changed those two wheels on her own, which I'm pretty impressed about that. That was pretty cool. And then when I was given the 180 a go, so I couldn't get it to stay in one spot. I kept wanting to creep forward. I had my foot planted on the brake, but kept wanting to come forward. And I did a couple, and then the last one, it just shot me forward. And some absolutely special me left the car right in front of where I'm doing a burnout, which is probably the worst idea. And then I just touched the door with the 180. And so now the paint's like definitely a drift car now. Yeah, Dane's gonna hate that. Need some touch-up paint. There's a heap of other scratches on it there that I know where they are, but you probably can't see them. But that one's probably the worst now. So I was pretty upset about that. I did almost cry, but it's alright. It's just paint, and you learn from your mistakes. Like, that was pretty dumb, but we had sort of a good time. We can laugh about it now, but I don't know. We're gonna have to practice more if we want to be good at doing burnouts.
Yeah.
But
Tracks are closed.
yeah, the tracks are closed, so, and also the neighbours aren't too happy. Like, it was bloody loud under the shed. But
just one neighbour. The rest were all good. The rest wanted to come watch.
yeah, most of the neighbours are pretty cool. We just got one, but there's always one bad one. You don't let that get you down. You keep going anyway. Yeah. Nah, you just compromise. So we did a couple, now we're finished. But yeah, I don't know, we might do some more, we'll see how we go. Pretty devo. I don't know what else to say. But oh, this is the shed, by the way. I don't think I've done a walk around the shed. So we finally got the shed. For the last couple of weeks while we've been here, we haven't been able to get into the shed because the last owner still had all his gear in here. And so there's two massive doors at the front here, and then it also comes with this hoist. It's a 240 hoist, so it's really slow, but it does the trick, which is mint. Like, I always wanted a hoist. I'm gonna have workbenches down this side, and then probably up to the roof, like pallet racking, and then probably a few more on that side with some machinery, tools and things. There's a toilet, which is cool. That means I don't have to go back to the house. The last guy even left me a beer fridge, which is pretty nice of him. There's a sink here that I'm going to plumb in. There's another sink down that corner. And then there's a massive mezzanine up here that we just need to build like a staircase to get up there, and we can store all car parts and things up there. It's got pretty decent lighting. Yeah, plenty of room. And then out to the left here, we got this massive open area for doing whatever you want to do. Got the trailer, a couple of Jacob's cars over there, and a free trampoline. So I did want to get this done up with all bitumen and have like a mint, like donut pad here, but just this bottom section is going to be about 35 to 40k. Probably not going to get that for a long time, but it's on the want list. And then that's the driveway up there. I did want to get the whole thing, but it's like $70,000, so. But we'll just enjoy the shed for now. How cool is it? Got the car's looking mint on this side. This is the good side, by the way. The other side's not good. That right side cops all the damage, eh? Always. Yeah. But yeah, so we have to, we'll probably let the S13 cool down and then see if it selects gears. But at the moment, when the engine's off, it selects gears fine, just when the engine's on. So I don't know what that means. We'll find out. But we'll figure that out. The cars look sick down here together. These are both of our cars, but mainly Zara's going to be mainly driving the S13 and I'll mainly be driving the 180. But we'll swap between them as well. And yeah, if you didn't know, the 180 is still registered. It's got mod plates and everything, so it's all legal. And we still drive it on the road quite often. It's got the RB25, the S13 has the LS1. We just put a stock LS1 in there. You can check out the engine swap on the last couple of videos. Alright, we're going to wrap it up there, guys. Thanks for watching. Shit happens, and I'll see you next time. It is a drift car, so I can't get too worried about it. And the S13, well, that's just more fun. Like, comment, and subscribe.
You done?
Yeah.
And cut.